a kind. Before we start, I hope you have tried some of my recipes on my channel. If not, you got plenty of time to do it. But today I'm going to show you another cracker recipe, which is actually one of my favorite: lemongrass crispy chicken. It has a bit of Southeast Asian touch to it. I've made this dish quite a number of times. I normally do it because it's one of my favorite. I've as well posted on my Instagram page for my burgers, noodles, and at the same time I did make it for my sandwich and rice dishes as well. So today I'm going to show you how to make it. Let's go. Now the chicken marinade. Of course you'll need chicken. I usually use a boneless chicken thigh because I found that's the best when you try to make any crispy chicken, so that you get that tenderness and juiciness from the chicken thigh. Then apart from the chicken, of course we need lemongrass. So that's one of the main ingredients here. We got ginger, we got garlic, we got soy sauce. I sometimes change between a normal soy sauce and teriyaki soy sauce or some other thing, but at the end soy sauce will just do it. I add a bit of mirin and sake. If you don't have mirin and sake, it's totally fine. You can just substitute this mirin and sake with a bit of vinegar and sugar. Then we're gonna add a bit of cornstarch to it, and then we're gonna put it to marinate. I normally marinate it about 6, 7, 8 hours overnight, but if not, 1, 2, 3 hours is just perfectly fine. Let's start with our lemongrass. Remove this part out, this one as well out. Now just gonna cut that. We're going to blend it. So let's go for the garlic. There we go. Now for the ginger. Let's slice the ginger. Like I said, don't know how you slice it, because we're gonna blend it. Our boneless chicken thigh. We transfer this to the chicken. Now we're gonna add soy sauce, mirin, sake, and a bit of cornstarch. Now you can just mix it. Now once you finish mixing, let's just close that, and you can just leave it to marinate for about overnight or 2 to 3 hours. That will do as well. Now the batter, you have to get this right, because if you have this too thick or too liquid, when you put and deep fry the chicken, it won't be the same, because the chicken won't be coated properly. If it's too thick, you might have some part missed. If it's too liquid, it just don't stick. So the main idea here, you need to make a batter which sticks. Add a flour, cornstarch, water. Just gradually stir that. You see now, this is actually still a bit thick, and we still got egg to add, so that will make it just perfect. Now let's just go for the egg. We have our batter, the coating for chicken. This is exactly how you should get your batter. You see, this is not too thick, at the same time it's not too liquid either. Even you get too liquid, it doesn't matter. What you can do is just add a bit of flour to it. If it's too thick, you just add a bit of water until you see you get this form of batter. So now that's ready. Using cornflakes is what gives us that extra crispy at the end. If you don't have cornflakes, you can beat the batter, you will still get enough crispy. Just have to make sure that you deep fry it twice or 3 times. It's just like how they make chicken karaage. You have to fry at least 2 or 3 deep fry. However, to avoid all that 2-3 times deep frying, you can straight away give extra crunchy crispiness to the chicken by adding on the last coating our cornflakes. If you don't have cornflakes or you don't use any cornflakes, I actually use bio cornflakes. They're actually pretty different from the normal commercial cornflakes. You can use traditional way using breadcrumbs. You have to make sure that, if you want it to be crispy, thicker, you can just leave it this way. However, I'm usually just gonna break that way, and that would do it. The lemon sauce. This is actually optional for you guys. You can use any other sauce for the chicken, ginger sauce, chili sauce, whatever sauce. However, I like this sauce. I'm going to show you how to make this sauce, and with any chicken or fried chicken recipe, this is another good sauce. It's actually a classic Chinese lemon chicken sauce. So for that, you need a ripe lemon. So without a ripe lemon, it's not going to be the same. So if you use semi-ripe or not really ripe lemon for this, the taste will be different. A little bit sour and then too much of acid. When we add sugar to make it sweeter, it's not the same having a sweet or properly ripe lemon. Then, a game changer, you need chicken broth. If you use water, you can. With the rest of the ingredients, you'll get a normal lemon sauce. However, using a chicken stock will change it completely. I normally have this chicken stock in my freezer. So when I make chicken stock, I just put it in the freezer couple. So when I need, I just take it and I just use it. So this is a game changer. Then we got sugar, just a bit of sugar. We got cornstarch and we got butter. Now you can use any lemon squeezer. However, I'm going to use my mom's lemon squeezer. I actually took it from her. Heat fire. Now we're going to add our butter. Let it melt. Okay, we got the butter nicely melted. Now we're going to add our chicken stock, the cornstarch. Just slowly keep on stirring it because you don't want it to be thicker at the bottom because we add our cornstarch. Another important part when you make this, make sure it's not too thick. Don't add too much of cornstarch because if it's too thick here, by the time you leave it in the room temperature and you serve it, it'll be like, like a jelly. So we don't want that to happen. So while you're making this, if it's a bit too liquid, it's still fine because when you leave it on the room temperature, that will change slightly. If let's say you're making a lemon chicken, I would say this texture you get is just perfect. Because if it's too liquid, it won't be nice, but this is actually the texture you're looking for if you're making lemon chicken. However, we're making something different today. I need this one to be slightly thicker because we're making a thick lemon sauce here. So I'm just going to remove this now. Because like I said, we need this. Once it cools down, it's going to be a bit more thicker. Time to deep fry our chicken. Now I had it in high, so I'm going to put it in medium. So that's about, we have it in 200 degrees. So let's check. 270, almost. So now let's test this. I think it's perfect. So let's go for it. So we got our chicken. We're gonna coat it in a batter. So make sure it's evenly coated everywhere. Then we just gonna throw it inside our cornflakes, depending how thick you want. And now let's just deep fry it. For me, when I deep fry it, I usually like it to be slightly brown but not too dark brown. Like somewhere here, it's just what I like, but I want to give a bit more longer. Yes, that would do it. So let's transfer that here and let's make the rest. There you go, our final result. Lemongrass crispy chicken. Now just listen. This is our crispy chicken. Let's get one. You see, just listen. Now that's excellent. Exactly what I'm looking for. Crispy chicken. Like I wanted it to be. Now let's plate it or garnish it. It's totally up to you. Now we've got the lemon sauce, remember? Then we're gonna add black sesame and normal sesame just on the top, just like that. Then spring onions. I normally have this in my freezer. Frozen red chili. There you go, my friend. We have our lemongrass crispy chicken. We're finally done for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you do make this one at home. Like I said, I love it. And I know you're going to love it as well. The crispiness you get from this lemongrass crispy chicken. So I'll see you next video. See ya!